hope you guys are doing well. So I want to talk to you guys about my SEPHORiA experience. I now live in Los Angeles, and me and my friend decided to go to SEPHORiA. I purchased my ticket when I was living in New York. I'm gonna show you guys the products as I talk about my experience and if I will go again. If you like videos like this, let me know down below. Click up the thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It's fun over here. I live really close to the conference where it took place. It took me probably, not gonna lie, like less than 10 minutes to get there. And I didn't walk there. I took an Uber Black because that's just how I roll. I chose general admission because I purchased a lot of luxury products and I knew they was gonna have a lot of luxury items, but I felt like I could just get a little bit of items because I don't like overconsumption. Overconsumption is not my thing. I like to try my products, use it up, and then get something new. That's just how I roll. That's just how I manage things. And yeah, I just feel like one should be that way. My friend got VIP and she received a lot of stuff. I got 2 bags. So this is the bag that I received at the end of the SEPHORiA conference. That's what it's called, right? And this is the bag that you know, you just go around to the booths and all that type of stuff. Now let me tell y'all, SEPHORiA, that was like sample galore. Baby, I could get all the samples from Sephora, like at the actual store. But I feel like it's really good to kind of try out samples because you just don't know what you may like and may not like, right? What if you go to Sephora and you get something whole size or full size and you don't like it? But I think that's just kind of like the good thing about it. But I just felt as though when it comes down to just like overall the conference, they should have gave a bit more of like at least bigger size samples. You know, some booths they didn't give anything at all. You guys, which booths I went through. So I went to Natasha Denona, and Natasha Denona gave this like little like makeup case or like travel case that has her initial, Natasha Denona. I love Natasha Denona. When I was freelancing, I used a lot of Natasha Denona's eyeshadow palettes, and I recently purchased one not too long ago. But they gave like this little like single eyeshadow. This is the I Need a New eyeshadow palette, and this is in the shade Muse, and it's just a beautiful gold shimmer. But yeah, so we received that. And also Natasha Denona gave out popcorn, which I tore that popcorn up. Yeah. As soon as I got home, I tore that popcorn up. Like, I love me some popcorn, like, but not like movie theater popcorn. I don't like movie theater popcorn. I like caramel popcorn. Like, that's my jam, you know. Or like what's that popcorn, like salt and kettle corn. That's my favorite. So there was a masterclass of Chris Appleton, which that was, at first I wanted to see Makeup by Mario, and I'll kind of like talk about that like real quick. So Makeup by Mario, he didn't give a masterclass, so he was just like kind of like talking, I guess, but we was in a different line. Like, we was on a line thinking that was for Mario and it was for Chris Appleton, but then I ended up being happy because I'm like, it's Chris Appleton. Like, you guys know, like, I'm doing like hair reviews. I love hair products, so I'm just like, okay, yeah, let's just stay because I want to know how to like blow out your hair, and like some of his techniques actually do work. So I'm like, yeah, like that was a really good masterclass. But I was so bummed for not seeing Mario because I'm from the Bronx and he's from the Bronx. He was the main reason why I started makeup in the first place. So when I was like walking to get like more products from the Color Wow, also basically in the masterclass, they gave us products, and I took a shampoo and a conditioner when I went back upstairs, right? And I took it from the booth. Listen, they was closing, it was done. I was like, there was a guy that was by the booth, and I was like, oh, can I get like, you know, one more item? And he was like, baby, I don't work here. What? I was like, doop, doop. And these are my 2 little free items. Don't do that, okay? Don't do what I did. But I'm like, baby, they just sitting there and there's no one around. So Yeah, so I got this. This is the Extra Mystical Shine Spray. And this is the Color Security Shampoo. So we're gonna try this in a video and I'll let you guys know how I feel about it. So anyways, I was leaving the Color Wow like section upstairs, and as I was like turning around and I was walking, who I clashed with, or who I like saw like face to face, Mario. And I was like, oh my goodness, hi. Like, he is very nice, but he was in a rush. So yeah, I met Mario. Anyways, but yeah, it was like different like booths. Color Wow, YSL, baby, I forgot, Makeup by Mario. Makeup by Mario actually gave a full-size product, which I would like show you guys. Kerastase was there. It was many different brands, but a lot of the brands gave samples. So yeah, so Glossier gave us this like little perfume sample, and Kerastase, they gave us this cute travel size hair bag, which is going to be useful for like my hair products. And then the inside is, oh, this is what I wanted to get full size, so thank God. This is the Gloss Absolute, what's this, the conditioner. I have the hair oil, so we're definitely going to test that out in a future video. This is, oh my God, the oil, look at that. And trust me, this is like the first time I'm actually like seeing like what we got. And this is the shampoo. Cool. So yeah, so we received that. Oh, on our way out, my friend was like, oh, get something from Fenty. And I usually don't get anything from Fenty. It's just not like a brand I tend to think about. It's not like I don't like it, I just don't think about it like that. So yeah, I got the butter drop because I know Aaliyah's face, she mentioned that she liked the butter drop, so I was like, let me just grab it because she talked about it. But anyways, Olaplex was my favorite booth. They gave us a hair clip, and the hair clip is in the bathroom, and I don't feel like getting up. But yeah, that was really nice, and it really made me feel comfortable because I'm a pretty shy person. When it comes down to just like large crowds, I just get pretty timid, and plus I was a bit bigger. I lost a good significant amount of weight, so I didn't feel all that confident. Hey, we all go through our like little moments, you know. But yeah, my favorite booth was Olaplex. We got the Olaplex number 3 complete repair treatment, and this is just how it looks. So yeah, I'm excited to use that. And it was pretty crowded. It was long lines. I recommend that you eat before you go, because they had a Starbucks booth, but I didn't get anything from there. This is the K18 Leave-In Molecule Repair Hair Mask. I'm excited to try this. This is what we received from K18. That's what we got. And the line to get in, it was hot. I was sweating, y'all. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna blast my music. I was like, okay. Most people looking at me bad, so I didn't care. This is the full-size product that we got from Makeup by Mario, which I was very happy. This is the blush in Berry Punch, and I'm so glad that we received this blush because I was going to buy it. It was when we went to SEPHORiA, it was already in my cart. So when I saw that she put this in a bag, I was like, thank God. So that was very exciting. We also went to Josie Maran, and they gave us this like fruit bag, this keychain, which is really cute. I love like little keychains, key charms. And inside the fruit bag, I got the body butter in Topless Tangerine. Oh, another one is travel size. And what's the last item in here? And another body butter and Vanilla Vibe. So I'm gonna use this. Oh, hold on. What's this? And a body butter in Golden Hour. So I'm gonna use this like bag when I go back home to Guatemala. And there's like a locals like farmers market right in the corner of my house, so it's just gonna be very nice and useful. Glossier also gave another travel size. So like I said, they give a lot of travel size. Dulce Glow by Isabel Alisa gave us a hydrating face mist. This is just good for like your purse, like, you know, I guess that was the intention. Oh, this is from the Masterclass, the Color Wow with Chris Appleton. But definitely with the Masterclass, it was a really nice experience. He allowed us to ask questions. I didn't ask no questions. I was just kind of like locked in and just listening to, you know, the master at his work. But yeah, we received the extra large bombshell volumizer and the Raise the Roof thick lip spray. So I'm gonna be using these products in a future video. Glossier gave us another sample, and Salt and Stone, one of my favorite brands, gave us a body wash, and this is in the scent Neroli and Basil. And I have the saffron and cedar body wash in my bathroom currently. One Size gave us mirrors, and I'm like, okay, I feel like they could have gave like a lip liner, you know, something. But I was like, that's cool. But yeah, they gave us a mirror. And SEPHORiA had like a little section that you're able to like purchase items, and I just got me a bag charm. So I said I was gonna buy me a nice little designer bag, and I'm gonna put this bag charm on it. So I don't know what color I should get. Maybe green. I don't have green in my little like purse closet. And yeah, I don't have purple. I do have purple. So maybe I could put it in my purple bag, but if not, I'll just save it and put it for my green bag. Okay, so that's what I grabbed. Like I mentioned, the lines were like very long and all the boobs. I wanted to go to Moroccan Oil, but I heard Moroccan Oil was barely giving anything. But now I'm gonna show you guys what we received at the end. It was a lot of walking. I feel like how long it was probably like 3 to 4 hours, y'all. But yeah, so let me just go through this pretty fast. So we received the Way Super Dry shampoo and the Melrose Place scent. This is from Joe Malone, and this is the scent Raspberry Ripple and Wood Sage and Sea Salt. This is the Kiehl's sunscreen, a full size, One Size On Till Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray. The Love Shack Fancy perfume, but because it's probably around there somewhere. A full size Natasha Denona palette, and this is in my favorite color, like shades, cool tones, silver, grays, shimmers. It's one, I think it's like lavender, like purple. I love colors like that. I feel like silvers, grays is good for like, you know, blonde hair or like brown eyes. We received a full size Patrick Ta blush, and She's Giving. Let me just open this real quick for you guys. This is how it looks. Real cute. Laneige Cream Skin Serapeptide Mist. This is Fugazi Orange Crush fragrance we received. This is from Cyclar. What is this? A body wash. A travel size body wash. Astoria moisturizing cream. The 7 Virtues travel size fragrance pack. Tasha the rice wash, the face wash. The Ordinary hyaluronic acid. I'm so glad that we received this because I definitely do need a new one. K18 conditioning heat protectant. Tower 28, and it's open. Tower 28 I guess lip gloss or lip treatment. And what shade? Red Bean Mochi. This broke. I remember this broke. It slipped out and it broke, but it was from Carolina Herrera La Bamba. I didn't like the scent anyways, but that's what we got. This is Touchland's fragrance mist in the scent Peachy Lychee, whatever. The mini glow recipe tonic spray. The SEPHORiA cream. What's this? I don't know what's this, guys. The shade green tea. Olaplex number 3. What's this? Born to Stand Out. Travel size perfume. Sample size perfume. Rare. Who's this from? Rare Beauty? Yeah, Rare Beauty. This is their perfume. How this smells like. Very floral forward. Smells like it has like smells like it has like vanilla and ginger. Smells really good. Main heat protector. Josie Maran body wash and the scent Golden Hour. Salt and Stone deodorant and the scent Saffron and Cedar. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put this in my purse. Pat McGrath Lab Mega Lip Pencil. And what's this shade? Mauve. Cute. Kayali's Travel Size Vanilla Mini Duo. Moroccan oil. Oh, thank goodness, because I was just going to order this. Perfect, because I ran out. The Kamadi Milk Orchid fragrance. Summer Fridays Gel Cream Moisturizer. Youth to the People sunscreen. I'm glad to try this because my sunscreen from Summer Fridays finished already. Forbidden Apple Chris Collins fragrance. Deluxe Firming Moisturizer. Vanessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum. So it's a primer. The Wow's Dream Coat. Makeup by Mario's Mini Soft Pop Blush in the shade Pale Petal. Cute. Perfect for every day. YSL's Clash Mascara. Let me see. This is one of my favorite mascaras, so I'm glad that we received that. This is the Dr. Idris Lip Treatment. Hynul Mask Foam Cleanser. Sephora's Gloss in the shade Unstoppable. Sophie Pavitt Face Serum. Fleur Perfume. This is the Isabel Alyssa. What the hell is this? Face mist. Look how tiny this is. Paula's Choice Exfoliant. Topicals Bright Eye Mask. Brown Girl Jane Peach Aura Fragrance. Skylar Fragrance. Fenty Beauty Lip Liner. And this was the Love Shack Fancy fragrance. So let's see how it smells like. Smells good. Wow. Hold on, this smells good. This smells like a fragrance that I purchased while I was in London from Zara. But I recommend going to SEPHORiA. I truly recommend going to SEPHORiA if you really want to like try different products. If you're starting off with makeup, or if you want to have a good time, you want to hang out with your friends. I truly recommend getting the VIP. Mind you, I know a lot of people got a lot of stuff from the VIP, but I just feel as though like it's really unnecessary to like have a whole bunch of items and you don't end up using it. Get the general admission. The general admission was like $100 something, and you'll be there and you're able to meet maybe your favorite influencer, your favorite makeup artist, or your favorite brands, and it's all the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you really want to try something, then just get the travel size from Sephora, and that's pretty much it. Will I go again? I will go again, but I feel like I will cut my hours short, so I will get what I want from the different brands, or I will go to a masterclass. I feel like I will go again for a masterclass. So depending who shows up next year, whether it's a hairstylist or a makeup artist that I really do like, then I will go, you know. But other than that, yeah, I will go again, but I will just cut my hours short because at the end I was pretty hungry. And we did go out to eat afterwards. One thing I wish that SEPHORiA had was more luxury brands. I know a lot of people don't purchase luxury brands, but I do. It's my preference, and I saw YSL, and I really wanted to get something from YSL, but then I was told that YSL wasn't giving anything. So I feel like SEPHORiA needs to curate different brands, and I feel like they should give actual products and not just like a small mirror or a small perfume. Like give something, you know what I'm saying? Like people are spending money to just get travel size samples. You could just actually get a sample yourself at the store. You could just ask and they will just give it to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, or sometimes certain brands, when you purchase from their website, like YSL for example, Dior, or Hourglass, even Makeup by Mario, like he's not even in the designer category, but when you purchase from these brands, they give you actual like product. That's my experience. I'll go one more time, but I wouldn't go again afterwards. I feel like twice is enough to go. It comes down to purchasing the tickets. You have to be really fast when it comes down to purchasing the tickets, because once I purchased my ticket, I refreshed an hour later and the tickets were sold out. So make sure that you set your alarm. Make sure that you have different browsers. I had my phone, I had my iPad, I had my laptop, and I got it through my phone. So there's only one ticket per person. So if you're gonna go with your friend, you can just get a whole bunch of tickets. It's just one per person. So just make sure that you guys kind of like curate getting a ticket. Do expect to be on your feet. There was a lot of walking. I didn't see a lot of girls with heels, but I saw like kitten heels. I wouldn't even recommend kitten heels. I would recommend maybe some like sneakers. I wore my Jacquemus and Nike collab sneakers, some pants from Zara, and my BBC top, and I was good. I was straight. I was chilling, you know. I was comfortable, but my feet got tired afterwards. So if my feet was tired afterwards, I know a lot of girls' feet were tired afterwards. Make sure that you hydrate yourself, especially if it takes place here in LA again. It was pretty hot, so drink water, have water with you, or get like a little mini fan, carry a little mini fan with you, and just like, you know, because you might be outside for a minute, just depends. The line moved within like 30 minutes, but I was hot. It was really hot. It was like 99 degrees. So just plan well. And when you go to, you know, SEPHORiA, socialize. Like At first, like I mentioned, I was shy, but you know, just like talking here and there, it made me feel a bit like, okay, like there's girly pops that's here that is also shy. You could tell from their face, some of them were by themselves. So I like the fact that I said, hey, you know what, let me just kind of get out of my comfort zone a little bit and just actually talk. Sometimes with these booths, with the brands, they want you to kind of like take pictures and post. You don't have to. I didn't do that. I'm not that type of girl. But yeah, that is my video about SEPHORiA. If you like this video and you are interested in going, then go, girl. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
At the stage, one thing maybe you guys need to know is a lot of our celebrity hair is much more usually kind of like a bigger version than what you see. Only because something like a performer, when they're on a field, everything kind of becomes smaller and everything kind of gets shrunk. So when I saw Joe's performance, I knew I really wanted to make it kind of worthy of, you know, how amazing her performance was and give her hair that really stood out. So we went for this big pop show hair, but originally what happened was it all kind of went wrong. Which was sad, being as it was one of the biggest moments of my career. So we did a hair in the morning of the Super Bowl. I think it was, we finished glam around 10 a.m. and we had to go to the stage, and we didn't actually start doing hair. We didn't actually start doing hair until, sorry, she didn't start doing the performance until, I think it was 7 o'clock at night. So all day she left the hair down. We didn't have time to sort of touch it up particularly. She did rehearsal, she had a nap. Because she didn't want to have her hair in clips like Kitty did, simply because when you're doing press, where I'm just kind of applying it throughout the hair, it's going to give me that really lived-in texture that's like full of body and bounce. So I can confidently brush the hair out. And it's what a beautiful girl. Do you like it, good?
I love it.
She says, I love it. Oh, girl, I don't know why. Most girls just love a big bombshell like that. It's just so sad because it never lasts. Most girls walk out, by the time they've left the salon and gone down the road and gone home, it's like life's pulled you back down. So product really does make a big difference, and that is the fine line between it looking great or, you know, not. Quite often when I get women ready for a red carpet, I'll do the hair and look great. By the time they've got dressed, the stylist grabs the back, scrunches it together, flips it up, you know, and then they're like, makeup artist is what I always like to do is frame the face. So to get a little bit more lift at the root, what I like to do is I'm going to use a bit more of the styling steroids. And I'm going to spray this in at the root, and then what I like to do is just do a little technique where I kind of just lift it and use the curling irons to lift the hair. Now, styling steroids does have heat protection in it as well, which is perfect, so we can get that nice sort of amount of lift. See how it lifts it?
Yeah.
And that's going to set in place. And then I'm just going to flip it. Everyone knows that we curl the hair away from the face. For those of you that don't, the reason we curl the hair away from the face is because it's all about the cheekbones. Now, when you cover the cheekbones, that's really kind of the end of your life. Because you just lose your face shape, you can lose everything. The cheekbones is what sort of complement the face shape. That's why when we do a ponytail and we snatch it, and everyone likes this snatch, it kind of pulls the shape of the face. But when you do that, you can see you get these really nice, see how it gives that nice face straightening. And these are little tricks that I picked up along the way that kind of make a big difference to getting that red carpet. Hello, cameraman. Closer? That's as close as it gets? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said yeah. Alright, well, you can't see. So this is water, you see, it basically will just sit on top. See how that just feeds up and rolls off. So anyone that has problems with humidity or frizz, watch that. Shake it and it just rolls off.
Wow.
So this is basically going to waterproof and weatherproof the hair. So anyone that has any issues with sort of humidity, this is just going to feed up and roll off. And that's how you get that waterproof technology. And that's why Joe's Super Bowl hair. Just spray it from underneath. And fill it in. You love it. But then what I would normally do, just to make this a little bit more wow, and just to give it a little bit more of a kind of, I guess, a bit more of a look, is probably emphasize the ponytail. So once the kind of wet look's in, you've got that nice kind of, I'm just going to load her up. Shine spray, give it a nice gloss. But this is really how I create all of my wet looks. So it's that kind of popping off all the way through, giving it that nice controlled shine. But let's say it looks wet, but it's not actually wet. On the top. Okay? We're going to take a section of hair. Hold that for you. Can I have a second hair now? Thank you so much. We're going to wrap the hair in a net. And we're going to seal the net. We're going to take